Knowledge building and sort of the inquiry process was new to me last year. And I think why I was so interested in changing my teaching in this way is because for me, anything that is going to empower students and engage students is something I want to be a part of. And I saw very quickly that that's what happened. You know, when we started first with, well, I guess it was inquiry first and then right into the hot topics. It was motivating, inspiring, engaging for kids, so, you know, I'm all over that.
Because if we spend all of it on space, if there's a bunch of diseases on Earth and problems that we have to solve on Earth, we won't have enough money to solve them. And then, like, what's the point of? There's really no point of going out to space if everyone's just dying on Earth because you don't have enough money to cure. Yeah.
During our hot topic discussions, you're able to see how empowered students felt about choosing a topic of interest to them, presenting it to their peers, developing their own set of questions that elicited such dialogue and excitement amongst the class.
For going out in space, we get to explore more of our galaxy. You know, I mean, space is like basically infinite. So if we were to explore more of what is in our space, then we might, like, when we go back to where I was saying about how going to another planet, if Earth can't handle anymore. As if Earth goes into another ice age, or ash, there's too much ash. Yeah, too much.
Everything in our galaxy can be figured out. Like they've already figured out like a bunch of stuff in our galaxy. So we don't really need to explore more about our galaxy because scientists can already just send out a camera and check what's around. Well, they can even find like one star and then estimate what's around it, and it'll most likely be right.
Well, they send a camera out to a different galaxy.
Yeah, wait.
Like they do have the space. They do have the space voyagers, and they've made estimations. Like they've made thoughts on like what's going on in the galaxy, and the voyagers they go out. Voyager 1 and 2 they go out, and then they check if their hypotheses were right, and most of them were. So they're just assuming that.
I know, but like,
We don't want to What if the shuttle that they're going up in fails?
yeah,
All that money we just wasted.
it's all gone. Yeah. So
For nothing.
I hope that you would seen a level of discussion that was impressive, that was completely student-driven.
Like someone that's trying to be an astronaut and like gets the approval to go to space.
like someone that has a university degree or a college degree or something.
Yeah.
Or they can send astronauts to supervise them.
Yeah.
Or someone that's probably not going to be anyone.
Do you think like anyone that had been trained?
Yeah, but still, there are some.
There
You
should
know how
be
many
like
astronauts
laws
there on the
in
road?
space, like because these the government, it has like it will have like its little own area, and then like all the rest of the space will be bought up by these big businesses, and then they can do whatever they want in their area, and like they could do like really bad things by like taking their garbage from space or unwanted things and just throwing it up in space, and it will just like float around.
I saw this picture, right? It's like where if like an estimated, I don't know how many years, but like a couple decades, where in like this will be like Saturn but with space garbage.
Yeah. I was reading about an article that NASA, they were trying to build a box with hands to go and circle around planet Earth and pick up garbage.
Probably the biggest struggle for me last year was managing this process with kids with behavioral issues. And it really required support from the administration to help me, because a lot of those kids need one-on-one support or very small, maybe two-on-one support. And you know, in a classroom where you've got 30 kids, it just doesn't happen. So even to take them out and have half of them you just need more support. So having the support of others allowed that process, I'll be honest, allowed that process to happen. I couldn't have done it
Also just
on
talking
my
about
own.
some of the ways going into space can help us, such as learning about things.
In a way, there's like pros and cons to it because it can help, but in a way it's selfish. It can help people's level of education, but it can also distract people from what's happening on Earth.
Kizzy's had a lot of really great
Last year with the knowledge building, this special ed kids that I worked with were self-contained. This year they're integrated, and I think this year it's definitely, we've paired kids in such a way that they're supported not just by the teachers but also by their peers, and kids find that they enjoy that. They find it motivating. They learn so well from each other, and that's been a really important part of the success, I think, of the inquiry process this year and the knowledge building.
Like a summit where everyone has to agree on certain rules.
Yeah,
Like the United Nations could have a meeting and decide what laws should be like allowed for the moon and Mars and stuff.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's
good idea.
Yeah,
I'm glad you said that.
Be like
I'm glad.
Earth.
Really
Yeah, 'cause
glad.
like